drinking IPAs as soon as we start.
You're like drinking a meal.
He just chugged one. He had 2 there, and now he's chugging another one. IPAs.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just rooting for him.
Wow, that's thick.
That's an IPA that's thick?
Oh, man. That's a lot. It's been hot out, too.
Yeah.
It's hot. You're drinking a IPA?
You are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. You are. You drank 2 just now.
Yeah. I'm dizzy.
I bet. Yuck, dude. Holy crap.
Have you ever explained what's wrong with your eyes? Like why they're just really red every other day?
But I don't have the answer. But why is it new to everybody every time it happens? Spreeter said the same thing earlier.
Really?
He was like, what's wrong with your eye? I go, do you not remember asking me the same thing 2 weeks ago in Baltimore when I say, dude, I don't know. They're just like that.
Sometimes red. That's it.
Yeah, they just, I don't know what, maybe it's allergies. You know,
It probably is allergies.
Deathly
You do
allergic
have
to
some
animals.
allergies, yeah.
Everybody has animals around me all the time. I just gut through it.
I think it is really just allergies because there are multiple cats around you always.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's a credit to your character, though. Like you provide housing for a good group of people,
Yeah.
and you don't set down any house rules. You just let them live their lives.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah,
It's to the point where you moved out of the house that you've provided for them.
But I built another one next door. Why's this so funny?
It's pretty funny when you sit back and look at it. You're like, yeah, let me just build this ultimate gigantic mega mansion, and you know what? You guys live in it. I'm going to live somewhere.
I got to go somewhere else. There's too many cats.
There's too many cats in my mansion now.
I'm gonna. I gotta go next door.
I'm going to build another house.
Don't bother yourselves with rent. I'm just going to move out.
No, don't worry about the cats. I'll build another house.
Good morning, our hardworking babies out there.
God,
we got a lot of hardworking babies.
Yeah, that's you guys are powering through.
Nothing I appreciate more than people that just work like hell,
working hard, dude. That's cool.
I kind of feel like we're in a new age now, and I'm looking at this kind of from a bigger scope standpoint because I watch a lot of the mainstream YouTube drama channels.
Yeah.
So it's just fascinating to me to see how almost all of them have ruined their lives. And I'm just man, how does this happen? And what I feel like too now is there was a time with social media and YouTube and everything where all of us out there loved just watching some random ass person just shoot up.
Yeah.
And come from doing, I you roll all the way back to Whistling Diesel's first videos. He's just this kid welding in his garage. Hey, what if I put these stupid ass wheels on this truck?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Yeah.
And then it gets to where it's at. And I think for a long time, people were pretty into watching that upscale and the growing and things like that. But I think too many of these guys are just such bastards and just such shits that they've now turned the audience against them. And now nobody anymore that's working real hard all the time is yeah, dude, I really want to hear about you and your California mansion, complaining about your, McLaren that you wrecked in the rain because you were streaming, talking to your chat.
A lot of that, I think, and that just is normal. When people get a lot of money, it shows their real personality. So if you're a bad person or you suck and then you get rich, you're just going to suck more because now you don't care. You're I can do whatever now. I got enough money to deal with it.
Well,
and then
also you make that money your identity.
Yeah. You start becoming that. And a lot of people on the internet know that hate farming works. It's people love to hate someone. And
hate farming.
Oh yeah,
Manufacturing hate.
Yeah, you do something to
it's literally why Johnny
it's just
exposure.
Somali
exists.
Yeah,
right?
It's that's how Logan and all them got so popular. Now they're chilling a little bit on it. they're chilling on the hate sometimes, but like that's how they got so big was by doing shit that people would get mad at them about. And then and you just see like so many of these other creators, it's like once they start to fizzle out or like they're not gaining the amount of traction they want, they're like, well, what can I do that's controversial? What can I do to piss people off so that I get my name back in there and I can always recover? Like I'll piss off enough people to where it's like not so bad that I can recover by being nice because I got a lot of money from all the hate that I did. And now I can be a good boy because I've gained that audience. But I don't
know if they were doing good things. They weren't smart with the money at all.
No, none of them have really been. Yeah,
these dummies are paying, $50,000 a month in rent.
Yeah,
in a place in like Beverly Hills and stuff like that. Like, and
are you talking about like what do they call it? Like influencer houses at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, really, I'm just like talking about Jack Doherty. Oh, like God. That's somebody that's been in the limelight a lot lately. Like,
and where did he even come from? What he started out being the little shit kid that made his bouncer fight people.
I mean, he started before that. He's just acting a dick.
Yeah, I only have ever seen him when it's like, oh, look at this new controversial thing that happened to him for being a shitbag.
When you really unpack Jack Doherty, like he never actually did anything.
Yeah, it's just like
other than be
hated,
be a little dick.
Yeah, I saw who was it, Lil Baby or somebody just like stole one of his necklaces like while they were out. Like he just took it off of him. It was like a $200,000 necklace.
Yeah, I saw him talking to the cops.
He just took it and like wouldn't give it back at the club.
That's funny.
And then just left with it.
Because you're like, what are you gonna do, dude?
Yeah, because he had his whole crew there with him, and he was like, hey, can I get that back? And he's like, yeah, and he just rolls the window up and leaves.
See ya.
Yeah, like. But you just stole like a $200,000 necklace from the guy, or that could all be fabricated.
Why are you wearing a $200,000 necklace
as a little boy
when you're a 90-pound like just dork?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would never wear. I don't even care. Give me $10 billion.
I'm not going to.
Am I going to go buy something to wear?
No, I'm not going to buy
expensive
diamond necklace. I'm not going to buy a dumbass watch either. What are these watches everybody wears? The expensive ones.
Don't even know, dude. Because I think watches are dumb as hell.
Yeah, I buy like a $50 Casio that has a calculator on it. I like that shit. Yeah. Like that's fun. That looks cool.
I got a Garmin because it tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's like makes
because
sense.
Danny Farrar was like, I want to. You better be doing 10,000 steps a day. I'm
okay.
Like, all right.
What are the expensive watches?
I mean, the most common one is just Rolex.
Rolex, yeah. I couldn't think of it, but yeah, it's like people like flexing their goofy look, and they look like shit, man. All of them look so lame. Like it just looks like a grandpa's watch, and it has like some weird colors on it. Yeah.
From it.
Like I don't know what's going on with this shit.
There's no date on these watches.
Yeah, it's just a weird flex with your like ugly ass watch. But I mean,
like this thing tells me when the sun is setting right
now.
now.
Man, that's cool. Like, yeah, you got like coordinates.
It's Saturday, so it tells me that it's Saturday.
Yeah,
it's the 14th of June.
It's all there.
Here's the time. I could read it.
My
I don't
heart
have to,
rate.
Count.
Yeah, heart rate and steps and my coordinates. It's like all kinds of cool shit.
Dude, you're right. I do have coordinates.
Yeah, you can do it all on those.
Bro, it's got the weather.
Yeah, like that shit's cool.
Last sport. No activities. We're gonna go on that one right there.
Yeah, sure. And I've got like a few of the liquid death.
Track your last jerk off.
Oh yeah, sometimes they will.
My heart rate is at 98.
It's like you're not running. I know you're stroking.
I know what you're doing, dirty boy.
Is that good? My heart rate's at 100. Is that good?
Probably.
That's not bad, dude. Mine, like I when I wear mine resting heart rate lately, especially it's just the test that I'm on. It's like 120.
Oh, yeah. I slept for 6 hours and 36 minutes.
You're resting in like zone 3.
Oh yeah, dude. Like if I wear it to bed sometimes just to track my shit, I'll get like an alert in the middle of the night, like congratulations, new workout record.
Are you sweating heavy at night?
No.
Oh,
I've done that.
Yeah,
before.
And I'll wake up and
what does that mean?
Were you on tests?
Yeah.
It just means your body's always
it's in
not idle.
Go
it's
mode.
Full throttle
It's like
really?
Yeah.
Was that too much test or not enough?
Well,
it's just the way your body reacts.
It's telling me that it's Flag Day today, all day.
Oh yeah, it is.
And then I have 0 notifications. Wow, I didn't even know.
That's so much fun stuff on those.
Dude, yeah. Does your dumb Rolex
$30,000
paid $230,000 for? Does it do that?
They can't even read it.
You can't even look at it and tell the time. You have to like count. You're like, okay,
what is
I
all
think
this
the
shit?
hand is there and the hand is there. Do you think anybody can just look at one of those old school watches and go like, oh, that's what time it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I mean, I have a few of the normal watches
didn't know how to read a normal face clock.
Yeah, but you gotta like count and stuff.
Yeah. I get it.
You're like a couple of children that like chocolate ice cream.
I've got
on the strawberry kids.
No, I've got.
How is that? No.
I've got like 3 of those watches that are just normal.
It's
faces.
a couple of children that like Neapolitan ice cream, and we're talking shit about dipping dots, saying we don't get it.
Yeah,
dude, go ahead and spend all your money on your expensive ice cream that's the same just because they put it in dot form.
Yeah,
like we have the same taste.
Stop it. How much money have you spent on asphalt so you can do small circles?
That is useful.
Yeah. That's a lifestyle.
Why don't we go ahead and ask that to the comment section of YouTube? Like, if you could, would you widen your driveway so you could drift the whole thing?
Dude, like, yes. Especially if they had multiple drift cars. Yes. I mean, I've got like 3 of those Liquid Death watches that are just the face. Yeah. And that was just because, that's cool. It's axes for hands instead of normal hands. That's neat. I want that.
Yeah.
But it was like $200. So, yeah, man.
What's the most money you spent on something so ridiculous?
Something stupid?
Yeah.
If you watched our podcast, you know that we love Firecracker Farms hot salt. It's great on every sort of meat, breakfast foods, pretty much anything you want to put this
on. All of it. I even put it on my girlfriend.
Don't do that, though. That'll hurt. That'll hurt her.
No, don't do that.
Keep this away from private parts, open eyes, things like that. But keep it on all your food.
And if you want to save on Firecracker Farms products, use code MILK.
To save on your order.
I love this code.
Yeah, it's a good milk. So use code MILK, save on your order, and put it on all your food. You're welcome. I mean, like guns come into play a lot, I guess.
I don't think that's stupid.
They're cool, though. Yeah, it's like cool, and it's like it holds value.
I mean, I'm not a watch guy either, but to just shit on watch people when you're a gun person,
exactly. Yeah,
samesies.
I get it. Yeah, samesies. But like, also, can you murder someone with your watch?
True.
Can you protect your family with your watch?
True.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
Yeah. They both hold their value.
True.
You could say it about so many different things. Like
it's a collecting item.
Luxury cars, fine wines.
Yeah.
Like just let people have their little happy moments.
But also, I'm never going to spend $30,000 on a gun.
You haven't seen a $30,000 gun yet, then?
I mean, I've seen plenty of extremely expensive guns, and I'm just I don't think I would ever do that.
Did you see my cowboy guns? I got custom.
No, you haven't showed them to me yet.
Oh my!
Yeah, you need to. I want to bring that other sugar weasel.
Rosewood handles.
Rosewood.
I thought you were going to say rose gold, and I was going to make fun of you more.
No. They're beautiful. They're pewter.
Okay.
Completely engraved all over.
I want to see if I can't get up with Iron Monkey whenever he like frees up, and see if I can get him to do me a gold gun. That would be fun.
Actually, that reminds me. I asked for some stuff from DEF CON quite a long time ago. It should be done by now.
Oh. I'll get 2
Probably
of those.
is done, and he's probably tried contacting you.
Possibly.
And you've just gotten lost in your DMs
slew of things.
Sleuts.
True.
I would know.
True.
I would know if he was like, a gun is ready.
Yeah.
Because, he'll usually just text.
I forgot what I asked for, though.
You probably had an order in mind and didn't submit it.
I called him. I was like, hey, could you make me this?
I just got that.
He was probably like, yeah, I'll send you a link for a deposit, and you just never
Maybe.
through.
I just got that new Flux for my P365, and I was like debating. I was like, I've already got the P320 Flux. Like, do I want this other one? And then it like a little video of it, and it like turned to the side, and it had a engraving of Narsil, the Lord of the Rings sword on it. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna get that.
You got it
because it's like a one of a kind, and it sold out like within an hour.
Oh wow!
So like I was like, I'm lucky. I'm glad I did that.
But you also have every Lord of the Rings sword.
Yeah, like so it's like now I have Lord of the Rings gun.
I need to watch that series.
And I love them. They're so good. They hold up, and it's so cool because it's all like practical. Like they do some CGI, but like there's like thousands.
I've just
of people.
never like sat down and watched.
And I mean, if you like that kind of shit at all, like it's gonna be cool if you like fantasy stuff. But it's just like the practical makeup and stuff is so cool. Like it makes it hold up through time.
Like they were definitely made in the golden age of CGI.
Yeah. It was like all still like because it was new, but it looks good.
Even though like CGI could possibly be better now.
Yeah.
I think a lot of films' budgets don't let them reach
Max
their full
it out.
potential.
Yeah, they don't.
They had infinite budgets for those.
They were crazy for those.
Like it was like we're sparing no expense.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
get
nuts. I can't imagine the line producer on that.
But now,
movie.
even though there's more methods, more skill, faster computers, they are limited by how much they're willing to pay these people to do it.
Dude, what's going on with big movies? We don't even have any.
There's
I don't know. I know Hollywood in general is like trying to figure out what the they're doing.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, no, they're just kind of like asleep right now because there's no like big anything right now.
Yeah, nothing that big.
Yeah, there's just not money moving through the system. There's no risk being taken. There's a lot less movies being made, which means there's a lot less work available.
Yeah.
Like the industry is just kind of
Is that because people are playing video games more?
They are talking about how video games will be the future of like storytelling.
Yeah, but they already have surpassed the movie industry by a multiple.
Crazy, like 3 times. It's
Dude, you have more people waiting for Grand Theft Auto 6 probably than anything ever in the history of the world.
It's going to be so nuts when it comes out.
This is like as if you said, hey, we're pausing Christmas for a few years.
Yeah, excuse me?
Because didn't they come out and give a new date that they're releasing it? Didn't they say like they needed...
like July next year? Is there?
Yeah, I think it's next year now.
They're like, hey, we needed a little
year.
bit more time to make sure this thing's ready.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like it's going to be too big.
I think there's so much hype behind it that it's going to be a disaster.
It's going to have some issues, I'm sure. But it's coming out for PS5 exclusive for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
Rough.
I think it's only coming out for PS5 first, and then it's like a couple months later it comes out for the other stuff.
Is there a new PS5 being released with it that's like...
Close to it, there will be. Yeah, because they just came out with the new
PS5 that's...
Yeah, they just came out with the new Pro, and it's got like better graphic capabilities or whatever. But by then there'll be a new one. They'll have to have another one come out because like I wonder how many gigs that game's going to be. Like, and
it's got to be
it's just like 1 terabyte of memory on the PlayStation 5s that come normally.
Like you get Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, and one other game maybe.
You got to get the
mega.
You got to get the 8 terabyte hard drive because Grand Theft Auto 6 is 6 terabytes.
Yeah, like what the?
But that's almost not possible. Like I think 8 terabyte SSDs is the biggest available right now.
Really?
Outside of like server farms, I'm sure there's bigger.
Yeah.
But commercially, I think we're at 8 terabytes.
Yeah.
You can always plug in an extra hard drive to a PS5, but
I know I put a new one in recently, and it was actually much more easy and user friendly than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So it's super easy to add storage to a PS5, but the hard drive you actually install on the PS5 versus the one you plug into a USB-C port, run at different speeds.
Yeah. You want the one installed.
You want the one installed.
No, this is the one I had to take off the cover. And
Oh yeah, they actually made it user changeable.
Yeah,
like, it's
it
not
was
terrible
so
at all.
nice.
Yeah.
But you have to have that. That has to be the big fast one.
Yeah.
You can get away with like storing old games on like a regular speed SSD that you just plug into the side of it.
Yeah.
But until people start actually buying the good hard drives over 1 terabyte.
I had an interesting conversation with Richard Ryan recently.
I don't see any boring conversations with him.
So,
because he's just out there.
Because we're talking about the future of AI and the future of YouTube, things like that, about storage. You know, that's the biggest limitation factor for YouTube is, dude, you got to have server farms that are huge.
Oh, and you've seen where I live, right?
Yeah.
The last time you were there, there's one Microsoft server farm. There's currently 4 other ones being built within a 1 mile radius.
Yeah.
Fucking Amazon's throwing one up, Microsoft's throwing another one up. Like, and that is probably one of a couple dozen server farms just in San Antonio. They're everywhere.
So this is where this got real wild, is where we started talking about, like, you know, I was like, well, is the future just us figuring out how to build, you know, more storage, just like we have over the years? You know, you look back to 1994 and you had a 16 kilobyte, 3.5 inch floppy disk.
Yeah.
And now you have a thumb drive that, you know, could be a terabyte. So it was like, does storage keep getting larger and faster and easier?
Yeah.
And he was like, no. He goes, where I see the future going, and imagine this, and this is where things get real wild, is you make a video and you upload it, and it essentially scans the video but never stores it. AI recreates the video every time based on the prompts that it had built when your scan happened. Therefore, you technically never have to store the video.
The first thing I think of is like when you save, say, a JPEG, a picture, and you save it to a different drive, and you make a copy and you save it to a different drive, many, many saves later, you start losing quality. If AI is essentially creating a prompt to just recreate it in the future, you're playing telephone with AI. It's going to get a little different every single time.
Is it, or is it going to, or is it going to be lossless?
Or improved.
Yeah, you're thinking in that aspect. Think about it this way: you upload a video, and the machine itself builds the perfect prompt to recreate that video every time. Therefore, you're never having to store something. It just it has the text prompt that it needs to make it exactly the same every time, and it never changes. Down to the like 1/1000th of a second of a frame. Like, imagine a machine creating like text prompts to pixels.
So at that point, you just found a different way to describe a compression program. Whiskey break.
Keep talking.
No, that's what I had to say. Like, you can call it AI, but essentially, if it is pixel perfect every single time, they've just created a new compression algorithm.
Yeah.
Like that, it's just kind of the entire concept of that show.
I mean, at the
Silicon
end of the
Valley.
day, you can take a JPEG image and convert it into an RTF document that's 9 million pages of ones and zeros, right?
Okay.
So in theory, because every 1 and 0 tells you what color that single pixel is going to be for you to create this image. And AI could build a RTF prompt that could recreate your video the same way every time without ever changing or losing quality.
Okay. Yeah, I'll buy that.
But I mean, it's wild to think about.
Honestly, I don't know enough to argue of
Like,
a
you're
true
still
argument.
going on YouTube and saying, hey, I want to go to Caleb's channel and I don't want to watch this video. And you click on it. You just don't know that that video is literally being created the second that you hit the play button rather than it being stored.
But then that's the question of, is it worth the computing power?
That's
Because how much money is like, you heard the thing on the internet lately, it was X amount of dollars every year are wasted on people saying thank you to ChatGPT because it's just wasting computer power telling ChatGPT thank you. If you have to recreate it every single time, like ask ChatGPT to create you an image of something. It takes what, 30 seconds to a minute?
Yeah.
For a video, how long is that? Like,
Dude, we're talking 5-10 years in the world, or in the future, where quantum computers now are becoming a normal thing, not, a onesie twosie.
I mean, who knows? It could be the processing gets way ahead of storage, or maybe there's quantum storage, whatever the fuck that looks like.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've bored Caleb
Yeah.
so fucking much.
Yeah, that was intense. Let's talk about this hot salt thing we talked about earlier. I'm real pumped about that. You guys You guys know we use hot salt, and you guys probably use hot salt
I did
too.
that experiment.
Yeah. Found out that something else that's also salty. You guys know that we love our horse products. When horses pass, they send them off to be turned into glue. They use those feet, but they just use the goo in the feet to make the glue.
In the center of the feet.
Yeah, the center of the feet.
The feet.
So
Center
the
glue.
toenails are just left.
Yeah, those hooves.
Those hooves are just ripe for the taking.
Yeah.
We found out
They
you grind
taste
those up,
good.
they taste good.
It tastes so good.
So we're gonna make some Firecracker horse hoof salt.
It's horse hoof spicy
salt. Because there is some spice to those horse feet.
Yeah, because the horses got into the jalapeno patch.
Yeah, they've been
stomping
peppers
around.
Yeah, got
they're
ingrained.
eating them and then they're stomping on them. So I mean, you're getting it from both sides. They're growing spice in their hooves.
Yeah.
And then they're also stomping on the spice just
Yeah.
every day because there's so many peppers. Those jalapeno patches are so overgrown. We dumped a lot of
Way
that
too
Miracle
much.
Grow.
We shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and there's just jalapenos everywhere.
Yeah, we
Too
wanted to
many
see
jalapenos.
if you could do like the same thing like with a cow where you feed it only olives and then you make, Wagyu. We were going to see if we could do that with horse meat and just feed them only peppers and see if we couldn't make like Wagyu horse meat, but it's with
Spicy horse
spicy, like the marbling would be spicy. But that didn't work. They just were getting sick, but their toenails really soaked in a lot of that flavor. So we're going to grind those up.
So salty.
We're going to make some special salt with Firecracker Farm, and we're going to make that horse hoof salt for you guys. Have a fun little emblem on
We'll get a logo
the puncher
going.
here.
Spicy
Yeah,
horse
it'd be
hoof
special
salt
edition
company.
coming out. Yeah, it'd be pretty
Horse
sick.
hoof salt company.
Yeah, so
Definitely not a cult.
yeah, some fun little items coming out for you guys. So I just wanted to make sure.
Should we talk about the extra fun part? We just made this up, and the guys over at Firecracker Farm, not only are they not on board yet, they haven't
don't
even
know.
heard about it yet.
Yeah, they haven't even heard.
They're going to hear it when you hear it.
Yeah.
They're
That
going to
we're
hear
like,
about
hey.
it. I'm going to call them on Wednesday,
Yeah. After
which
this,
means you have all of Tuesday to go to Ultra Hot Peppers
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
Instagram and
say,
comment roo, roo, roo
yeah.
on as much as their shit as
Roo,
possible.
roo, roo.
Or
We want
nay.
you to
Maybe
just
type
nay.
in some nays.
Nice. Yeah. So please
some
harass
nays
the
going.
hell out of Firecracker Farms. Come on. Don't
yeah.
be stingy.
Their Instagram
Yeah,
handle
so-
is
you want one of
Ultra
those?
Hot Peppers.
Oh.
Ultra hot. How big are these?
These are 8s.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's fun.
Way to stay on
I'm-
topic, guys.
I'm double
You're
decking.
killing it.
Yeah. But go get some nays to Firecracker Farm.
That's going to give me a little bit of leeway.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
like, hey, did you see what happened to your Instagram? This is what we want to do.
Yeah.
So the more of you that go over and give those nays to
Yeah.
Ultra Hot Peppers, the better chance we have to be able to get you our horse hoof salt.
And it's just a funny thing. Like if people come over, you're cooking them a steak, or whatever you're cooking for them, and you're sprinkling on, they're gonna be, what is that? And you're like, oh, this is horse hooves. This is ground up.
And
horse
we're going to
hooves.
put the logo on it. This
Yeah.
is Horse Hoof Spicy Salt
Yeah.
Company.
Yeah. So we thought that could be a fun little thing to make, and
Yeah, we can give it to hospitals for free.
Yeah, because hospital food sucks.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
gotta spice
it
that up.
needs
when
spicy salt.
when you come in having horse hoof,
we still got to go look at some hospitals. I need to start doing that. I need to create some kind of hospital invention. I will do that. I'm gonna mark my words. Within a year, I'm gonna create some kind of hospital invention, and I'm gonna sell it to
You
hospitals.
got to do
across
that.
the nation.
That's gonna.
Yeah, that's a goal.
I finished my book.
You finished it?
It's done.
Oh shit! How many pages?
260, I think.
You don't think you could crank out 300?
I went back and I looked at a bunch of books.
Yeah.
That I have from all my
And
friends.
they're not that long.
It's all high 100s and low 200s.
shit. Okay.
So I felt it was too much, but also too, I ended in a good spot where it wasn't dragging on.
Okay.
So-
That's good then.
It was like it ended very action packed, huge cliffhanger. You're gonna need the second book.
Yeah.
You didn't spend 10 minutes talking about processors and storage capacity or nothing?
Yeah. Thank God, dude.
No, it's
Holy
all
shit.
action.
Holy fuck.
All action. It's nonstop action.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to touch on it a little bit. I'm going to not give it away. I was in Nashville this week filming a music video for one of my all-time favorite bands.
Yeah.
And the music video is hilarious. And I am so excited.
Did you get him to come back?
Oh, dude, I talked to, I was like, man, anytime you guys come through San Antonio, if you've got any spare time, you have got to come over.
But you like come record a song.
I showed him everything, and I was like, dude, we have the whole setup here. I was like, so if you guys ever like needed somewhere to write or like just wanted to like off sometime and go write somewhere fun, I was like, you could come here. And they're like, dude, that would be awesome. Cause like their manager too is like a cool dude. Like me and him went to the gym a few times.
Now that we have the track.
Yeah. I was like, man, you guys would have a blast here. I was like, and like, you could chill and write and like we
You
could
don't
all
have to
hang out.
leave.
So you can walk around and it'll be awesome. So I'm going to keep pushing that.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I had such a good time. They're like, we're so much in common because we were like, he's like raised pretty close to where I grew up. So we have the same humor. But, dude, it was such a blast. They kind of gave me the general idea and just let me say whatever the I wanted. And it worked out awesome. We're filming it with like older cameras. So it looks grainy, to look like some like found footage. So it's going to be super fun. I'm super pumped for you guys to see that. That should be like later this month. I'm going to be pushing the hell out of it when it comes out. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to like, you might already even know the band, but yeah, super
That's gonna be
fucking
so
pumped.
cool.
Yeah, that was such a cool
He's the
opportunity.
main character of a music video for a band that you know.
Yeah, and then like it's one of my all time favorite bands. So that's like what's so cool was like really awesome opportunity. So super pumped for that.
I got cast in a movie in Ireland.
Yeah, what? Like when?
January, February next year. Oh, I think it's February. It's after SHOT Show.
Can you talk about it?
Not a lot of details, but it's pretty cool because the way that they're doing it is every scene is gonna be like large portions of the film. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of rehearsal leading up to it because everybody has to. It's almost like you have to like prepare for a play.
Yeah,
because the way that the style that they're filming it is like a continuous shot.
Yeah, like
so like everybody has to hit their marks and everybody has to hit their lines.
Is it like a military movie?
It's a horror movie.
Okay, horror.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Horror.
Yeah,
horror movie.
Like
movie
prostitute or horror?
No, like scary.
Horror.
It's a scary movie.
Okay, that's fun.
I mean, I'll probably still watch
But
it.
I play somebody's brother that's just insane and
Makes
crazy.
sense. Yeah.
And I'm playing acoustic guitar and singing.
Okay.
That's half
like,
why I think I got
basically
the role
Yeah.
was because they're like, oh, we have to have somebody that's able to play the guitar and sing live, like good.
Are you going to be the annoying brother, like that idiot from Lord of War?
Probably.
That's cool.
Hell yeah,
But I mean,
fun.
he was more annoying in the aspect of he took things too far that got them in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anybody in trouble, you know?
Okay.
Like I'm not trying to get like the Russians to like be mad at us.
Sick. Man.
So I mean that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe a lot of fun stuff going on.
Maybe you come with that.
That would be cool. Yeah, I would like to go to Ireland.
And then because we can rent a place and then
I would absolutely
stay over there
and hang out. Yeah, that would be a
become
lot
fishermen.
of fun. Yeah, just go work the dock.
I would
for a while.
love to just go work a fishing boat for
at least a day, man. That'd be
a couple
so-
weeks,
Yeah,
month.
it'd be fun.
That'd be a fun test job.
Yeah.
Just go do that for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do the whole like Mike Rowe thing without the cameras and just
Yeah, but just like,
Sample.
oh yeah, I did this. It's cool.
Yeah.
Like I always had this idea of like getting Come Over Steve really, really drunk and then putting him on a boat to the UK while he was passed out. So then he just wakes up
and
and,
he's like, what the fuck?
he's on a boat to the UK. He's like, wait, what? They're like, oh yeah, we'll get there in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
What? Actually, I think you can sail to the UK now in like 9 days.
That's not bad.
I don't think it's
It'd be
much.
a fun little trip.
I mean, there is a cool cruise that
Yeah.
goes from New York to the UK. That's kind of cool.
That'd be fun. I've never done a cruise.
That's kind of like
I bet that would be a good time.
if I ever do one again, I want to do something cool like that. Like going from New York to the UK and then staying there and then
and
like
fly back. Yeah.
Instead of like
that's
the whole
a lot of sea days though.
Yeah, but you're going somewhere though. And it's also too, there is an aspect of me that wants to sail from America to the UK just because, everybody did that at one point.
Yeah. Like pirates.
I want to, because for a while I was really trying to like build that Viking ship and we were going to sail from Denmark to the UK. It only takes 5 days, I think. But still, if you did the Viking voyage, like just to see what it was like.
I don't think I'd want to do that one.
No.
There's no like bottom. You're all up on top of the deck the whole time.
Yeah.
It sounds like shit.
And there's a little shade.
Yeah, there's barely shade. There's no bathroom. You just gotta shit off the edge while everybody's rowing and bullshit.
Heave!
Yeah, this sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, like I know you, and I know that you would get bored on a regular cruise ship if you had more than 3 sea days in a row. You would run out of things to do. You might even get bored of drinking.
Yeah.
But like that kind of ship where it's not just boring, but it's like not enjoyable.
It's hard.
It's gonna suck.
It's hard.
I don't think I want to do that. Kudos to them for doing it. But
I just kind of, I kind of want to see what that was.
you might would like to go play on one for a little while and just cruise
Maybe
around
we
for a
just
day.
Maybe we just row around the harbor.
maybe row around. Yeah, the inlet. Yeah, that could be fun.
Just go grab like an Alaskan cruise out of Seattle.
Well,
I think that would
That is-
satisfy.
that's
An
cool
Alaskan
too.
cruise would be cool.
That would
That's cool
satisfy
too.
you.
Yeah.
I'm down with that because again, you're going from one point to another.
Yes.
And also, going to like Switzerland and doing those trains, that would be sick.
I would love to get on one of
On
them
those trains, man, that would be cool. And just go the whole countryside, like through
Yeah,
like wherever
with all the
they
snow.
go. Oh man, all the waterfalls and snowy mountains and
Oh,
shit.
man.
That would be really cool.
So
Because those
nice.
trains are so cool inside, like old school looking, but like still up to date.
Yeah.
Man, that would be a fun
That'd be
time. Yeah, that would be so cool. That's one we got to do for sure.
Dude, Seattle to Alaska would be cool for all of us to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds rad. But
Yeah.
to cross the Atlantic,
Yeah.
No, I'm okay with that.
it's one of those things where I think you would say it was cool after it was done, but you'd be agitated during the trip.
No, it's not that long. It's still only like 5 or 9 days or something like that. Like it's not crazy. Like so, same thing. Like a Cozumel, like Mexico cruise is still 5 days. You go out, you go.
Yeah,
back.
but you have one sea day at a time. Every other day you're stopping at a port. So like a 7 day
no. The one we do with Drinking Bros, you're at sea for 3 days.
straight.
Yeah, maybe I don't remember.
As you know, one of our awesome sponsors that we have is Stopbox. And Stopbox is a great way for you to store your firearms or other weaponry safely without any electronics behind it because it's 100% mechanical. You're not changing batteries, you're not using fingerprints or anything like that. It is merely a series of buttons that you hold down and it allows you to open up the box in a fast fashion. Also, too, Stopbox is 100% made in the United States, manufactured right here by Americans for Americans. This thing couldn't be more American even if we tried. And right now, they are running an epic promotion for our listeners. Using the code PIE gets you 10% off your first order. But also, there is a 2-pack bundle that saves you over 30% that you can get and still use the code PIE for 10% off that order. So, head on over to StopBoxUSA.com and get yourself a Stopbox for your house or get yourself 4. And remember, discover a better way to balance security and readiness with Stopbox.
I did one.
That
we
was
went
really
all the way
drunk.
down the
Did you
Gulf.
go to the Drinking Bros cruise?
Absolutely not. I wasn't invited to that.
Oh my.
I also didn't really want to go.
No, everybody thought it was a great idea until the day before we were going. And we're like, wait, what? We actually have to go on this cruise?
I mean, it worked out. No one died.
It was, I had fun. It was an experience.
Did you guys at least get like the best rooms on the boat since you were
Oh, no.
the headliner?
No, we had regular ass rooms.
Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck's the point?
I don't know.
How are you going to throw a boat party and you don't even get suites?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't ask right.
Try
But I
again.
mean, supposedly they said more alcohol was consumed. That was the record alcohol consumed on a Carnival cruise in the history of them being a Carnival.
Jesus, it was Carnival and then you broke a record?
Yes.
Terrifying.
Drinking Bros, dude.
Carnival is the Walmart of the seas. They drink.
And we drank. It was awesome.
Did you fill the boat?
There was 400.
And we still need to do one like where we take a cruise to a tropical island and then just stay there for like a week and then
We
whatever
don't have to
fly
take
back or something.
We don't have to take a cruise to that. We could take a seaplane.
Yeah, that's
I have
also
a
pretty
friend
cool.
with
yeah.
a whole seaplane.
That's pretty cool, too.
Armada.
Just a tropical island in general.
That's
Like
a
I feel like
ship thing,
we
right?
need to go do
You could
that.
have the Armada of the Sky. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
sure.
Armada in the
Yeah,
sky.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
probably a
it's
different word, but it's the same thing.
seaplane plus, like they still land on the water, so it's an armada.
Yeah, I want to start traveling more and doing more fun things in a travel
staying.
setting. Yeah, like go
But
somewhere where we don't have to bounce around a whole
Problem,
lot.
yeah. The problem with the travel thing is we're always on this like weird schedule.
Yeah,
It's
like you're like, I gotta
we're
get
for
to
the
here, I
day.
gotta get
It's
to
like,
that.
No.
No.
Let's
Let's
go
and
let's
be there.
do open ended.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like, hey, let's just go.
We could do that if we want.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Or we could just stay here and be here the whole time.
that is,
Yeah,
both
somewhere
sound pretty fun.
Yeah, I need to enjoy a tropical island in my life, and then Iceland is only a 3-hour flight from wherever the up there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Iceland is easy to
Yeah,
get
I
to.
did not know it was that simple. I want to do that one. I want to do Iceland a couple times. I want to go scope it out, have a good time just traveling, and then I want to go back and do the stone.
Iceland just sounds cool.
Oh yeah.
I think it is.
It was like, I went to Cozumel. Yeah, so did my brother-in-law.
yeah.
I went
They
to
have
Iceland. Like, whoa.
They have that black sand, right?
Yeah, they got the black sand beaches. They've got the
like,
blue
because that's
lagoon.
where NF did his
Yeah.
music video there in the black sand.
Yeah, they've got all the fjords. They've got all those crazy, like Skogafoss and all these insano waterfalls. They've got volcanoes that pour into like waterfalls and into the ocean. It's like they have so much crazy shit. If you go and rent that car and you can do what they call it like the Golden Circle or some shit, and you just drive the whole outline of the island, and there's like 20 things you can stop and see along the way, and you can do it in like 2 days. Like it's not. There's wild horses that just run and go play in those waterfalls. It's like just a
lick you?
magical. Yeah. Like you just it's like just magical
What?
shit.
You just get like Iceland horse licks.
Oh
Yeah.
God, dude! And I
That would be the heaven.
Yeah, I would probably.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at
I
this
think you
horse,
would like
dude.
gain some special power if that
I
happened.
bet their hooves are spicy too.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah,
we need to speak.
we need to speak.
We need to talk about something.
Okay,
You posted something today.
I posted something today.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Are you going to order some armor?
Oh, I think I am. I think I'm.
You know who you
Yeah.
posted is where I
Yeah,
got
that
mine.
guy. Yeah.
Mine.
I saw and I followed him. I was like, man, I just something about having a full suit of armor. I think would just really.
All you got to do is send all your measurements. Bro, I have his email. And I can tell you right now, like he is, like Enric is,
The dude.
but he also is like very professional and everything. Like
Yeah.
I gave him my measurements.
Yeah.
We talked about what I wanted. He gave me updates. He sent me photos. Then he sent me, all right, it's being shipped.
What did that run you total? Can you care to say that?
I think he was between 8 and 10,000.
Okay.
But I mean,
And what's this
It's a
guy's
full
name?
suit of armor you'll have forever.
Enric.
Yeah.
That sounds like a guy that can build armor. Like that's
yeah.
not a Steve job.
have you seen this armor?
It's
Go to
really-
his
It's so cool.
Instagram
It's
right
so
now.
sick, yeah.
Because
I
what he
posted it in the
does
story.
is he does leather work and steel work
Together. And fur as well.
And fur. And all of the armor has the steel inside of
Yeah.
it with the engravings
Yeah.
on it.
It's really cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I would. I think just something inside of most men, they need a suit of armor.
Dude, I've
at
never
some
posted.
point
I
in their
need to,
life.
like,
You need
put
to
that
put it
on.
on and do a photo shoot,
Yeah.
like a cool photo shoot somewhere. Like take it to Iceland and do a photo shoot in it.
That'd be
cool.
pretty
It'd be a
cool.
lot to
Yeah,
carry.
you spend that much on a suit of armor? You haven't even an Instagram post?
Yeah,
about it?
dude.
No,
yeah.
I mean, because I like got it and then I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
You
right,
get up
well,
on a horse too. And
Yeah. I felt like I needed a better haircut.
maybe so. Yeah, he's like, I can't do this yet. I got to be ready. But yeah,
You are due for a stupid haircut.
yeah, I need it. I've got my basic Viking outfit now, which is like cool with a handful of like leather armor, but I want the full get up of armor. Like, and I think that's what I'm torn is
That's your guy, dude.
I'm torn between if I want a full like knight's suit of armar
No. You
or if I want the cool Viking armor.
Enric's.
Yeah.
Look.
You want like a final boss suit of armor.
Yes, I do. I want like a really scary.
Well, he could
video
make you
game.
something that's so
Yeah.
personal too.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like anything else. So
Yeah.
like you could be like, hey, I want a big shoulder piece
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the right.
Yeah.
And I want this over here. Like,
Yeah, I want it to be massive. Like that's what I really did. I want this to be gnarly. I want it to be huge. I want it to look so scary. I want to look like Final Boss shit. Yeah.
You're not a regular infantry guy.
No. I want to be a boss
He's
that like
spicy.
terrifying music starts playing whenever you're fighting me.
Yeah,
And you're
at the end of the
oh,
game,
shit.
too. Not no
Yeah,
level
like
one boss.
in-game boss shit. Yeah, like I want to be terrifying. And yeah, I think just being able to adorn that at some point and just like I would probably wear it like regularly.
dude, if you got a set, then
Yeah.
we could both go to Bernie.
and do some cool shit.
No, just in our armor. Like on Sundays.
And I want to start going to more Ren fairs too, man, because we have that mega Ren fair up in Dallas. It's like the biggest one in the country.
I need to go because I need
Yeah.
to get furs to finish
Is that the
mine.
Dallas one? There's one outside of Houston I thought was the
Yeah,
biggest.
maybe that's it.
Yeah, it's out of Houston.
Yeah,
I went
but-
to that one before. It's insane.
Yeah, it's like the biggest one in the country, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like there for like 3 months of the year. And I think they
But yeah,
do it-
because like every month or week is actually a different theme.
Yeah. So I want to do it and like go to that a couple times. I think
need
it'll be so
furs.
fun. Yeah. But yeah, I
I need a coyote.
want a
coat.
cloak. Yeah, I want some kind of cool cloak that attaches to it that's like long and nuts
Like I think the coyote head hanging here
Yeah.
with the cloak
and a bunch of metal and leather in it too. Like I want it to be insano. So
I can just imagine you guys fully kitted out and your gear spilling out of an F-250, just falling out of this thing because you have armor that's
yeah. Usually, like you see videos of people going to that, like they don't put it on until they get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's all the parking lot is people like
putting
getting
it
geared
on,
up on the tailgate of a truck.
God, I want to do it, dude. I want to do it.
You need to order now.
Yeah.
Because it takes a little bit.
Oh yeah,
it takes like
a
2
good
months.
while, yeah,
to build these things.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I think, and it's like one of those things. Like I'm gonna have that forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wherever I'm living. Like it's gonna have. I'm gonna have the like you did with the one suit armor, a mannequin that I put it up on, and it's like there to present
On display.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
and I'll get a sword for it too. That's like there with it. Or
Do you want a sword? Do you want an
axe?
axe? Like, what do you?
Axes
what do
are
you
fucking
think?
cool, but man, like I think I love swords. Like swords.
What do you
are so
think?
fun.
You're the boss. So what's the weapon?
If I'm a boss, I have some kind of sword, man. Like I have some kind
a
of
big
ass
broadsword?
I don't know if I want a broadsword, but I want some kind of long ass sword. So yeah, like, and I've got, there's a couple friends that I'm with now that like make crazy swords that I thought about. Like, dude, like I need to commission him to just make me some kind of cool sword.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to just have the full get up.
I mean, I was trying to find a good Uhtred sword.
Oh yeah, from the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the ones I got were
Oh yeah, you said it was like way off.
It was
yeah.
so dumb.
Yeah.
Like the picture, they made it look like, oh, dude, that's legit. Then I got here and it was just crap. I don't even know where they are because I was so disappointed with them.
yeah,
I was like, oh, this is
fuck it.
shit and a half.
man.
Yeah, because the Uhtred sword has the amber with the
Oh yeah, the end there. Yeah.
fossil in it and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, no, it was like some plastic bullshit, like sticker. It sucked.
That's disappointing. Was it like expensive?
No.
Oh,
well, I mean, it was
fair enough to
mildly
where it should have been.
where they like had a really good photo and it was
Yeah.
a few $100. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
Oh,
a good
cool.
sword.
Yeah.
Then I get it and it's like, oh, this
This is
crap.
ass.
This is complete crap.
Yeah.
When you got it, did you compare it to the photo and you're like, God, I should have known?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Because I've done that with like shit I buy on like Facebook Marketplace or like
Yeah.
I bought a car online once, and you're just like, I
there
missed
it
that in the photo. God damn it!
Yeah, because you were excited.
Yeah.
Like,
You just
whoa,
I finally
overlook
found
things.
it.
Yeah, a deal. Hell yeah. I want to get a Banshee soon too, dude.
I bet you can get one for a pretty good price.
they're all over the place for like 4,000, like local. I'm like,
What's a Banshee?
that was like my dream 4-wheeler growing up.
It's a 4-wheeler that's crazy. You
it's got,
remember
like-
the 4-wheelers like that would like drag race?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
it was like the 4-wheeler to have, the Yamaha Banshee. It's got like that double engine in it and shit. Oh my god, it's so sick. That I got it for my my graduation present when I got out of high school. My mom got me like a special edition one. I want to get that same one. I'm friends with the guy that runs the Instagram page, the Banshee channel. That's what he does, is just collect them.
Oh, wow.
And he's like, dude, you can get these full unput together, like brand new
Why don't you
in
have
the
him,
crates still.
get
Oh yeah,
you
oh yeah, I'm
a-
going to, because I
assemble
said,
it?
hey, I was like, he's like, dude, he's like, I can get 20 of that exact one.
Because that's what I did with the
Yeah.
like my really cool
Yeah,
BMX
and
bike.
it's just $8,000 for like the new ones. He's like, dude, he's like $8,000 shipping and everything. I was like, what? So, yeah, I want
We'll have to have a bake sale. Banshee bake sale.
bake
Man, we
sale,
gotta get Caleb's trying to get a Banshee bake sale.
Yeah, that's my next
us-
toy.
Going into Bernie full Viking armor.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody would want photos.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. They're
we
like,
get
what the
pictures?
fuck? Yeah.
Just have really cool haircuts though.
Yeah.
That's the only thing missing.
I want to have a helmet. I want to look.
Vikings
full.
didn't have helmets.
I don't, that's why I don't want it to be totally just Viking. That's why I want like it to be like a mix of things, because I want to be able to have some kind of insano helmet with it too. Like I want to just look ominous as hell, and it just like terrifying. Yeah, like I want people to like hear music when they see me. Like, oh shit. Like I can even fight this guy with a gun.
Have like a posse of like an advance party with music and
Yeah, they follow me like playing like violin and shit, like ominous fight music. Yeah, like oh shit.
I mean, I would love a really good pirate outfit too.
Yeah,
I've
you should do that. Yeah,
Looking to see who like is making good pirate stuff, but I couldn't find them.
nobody really.
I don't know. I have a. Everybody's like go to Etsy, but I kind of have. Like, I'm like,
Yeah, you can find stuff on that. Like it's like where I put together, like that one that I put together, buying from like different areas is like it's a plenty killer. Like it blows half the shit that most people wear to Ren fairs away with that like setup that I got. But even it is like, man, I'm like I could obviously do better. Like I want shoulder pieces and I want a chest piece and things like that. But like it's just like mostly furs, the huge leather belt that's fur, like bracers, and then the shin guards and like the
Yeah.
greaves and all that shit. It's all like really cool leather that's got a leather work going on in fur. Like it's plenty killer. I could just add to it if I want, and it would be a sick setup, but I want like a metal suit too. Just something deep inside of me. I've wanted a suit of armor for so long.
You got to find somebody that really builds it.
Yeah, I want. Yeah,
they got to build it.
I want it to be built for me.
You can't go buy one.
No, yeah, like
They don't make one
it's
for your size.
Yeah, and then if I find one, it's gonna fit goofy. Like it's gonna fit where it's gonna be oversized and like look clunky. So I need
So
one.
if anybody knows any armor
That guy, yeah,
creators, we need to find them.
yeah.
And then we get we're just in a Civic.
And then we should just do an episode of the podcast just in our armor.
Yeah,
it'd
that'd be
sick,
pretty cool.
Just full suits of armor. Yeah.
You know, it'd be a fun episode, but also super terrible. The Hot Car Podcast.
Oh,
How long do you think that podcast would last?
Oh God.
Just you two sitting out in the truck in the driveway.
We could probably do an hour, and we have to drink milk the whole time we're in there.
Oh God.
Well,
That's no good.
but so the start of the podcast would be you're sitting in the truck, AC blaring. Turn off the AC. How long can you last?
Yeah, an hour would be rough.
Yeah,
Here?
Yeah.
that would be pretty bad.
Like middle of July, 1 p.m.
We might end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're making us drink milk.
I don't agree.
Yeah, I
with
don't.
the milk.
Yeah,
Let's
we probably shouldn't do that. We're gonna puke in whatever vehicle we're in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Shit.
We'll do it in Heather's truck.
All right. Yeah. Let's do it in Heather's
There's
truck.
plenty of room in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big truck. Yeah,
That'll work.
yeah. Then we gotta borrow your truck for a little bit.
Hey, we just need it for
We just need to chug a bunch
Just
of
an
milk
hour.
and
Just
sit
an
in
hour.
it
It's
for
all
an hour.
It's like, what's this smell in here?
We threw up
We
milk.
can't tell you. We
We
can't.
did throw up a bunch of milk.
That's how we leave. We return our truck. We've been throwing up milk for an hour.
Dude, I would probably kill somebody. Like I would be so angry. She would for sure f us up.
We need to find a good sword maker.
Yeah. I mean, I'm friends with a handful of them. Like,
Yeah.
he makes some pretty gnarly shit. Yeah, I could get up with
Like
him.
a rad sword.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely something.
Yeah.
I mean, I want a really good hatchet or like axe.
Yeah.
Like
Like a big one or like smaller.
No, smaller one.
Smaller,
you know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
a good,
Yeah, like one-handed, yeah.
one-handed, because you got a shield.
Yeah.
I need a shield.
Yeah, do the shield and the axe. That'd be fun. Axes are cool because you can grab them. Yeah.
You need a lot of arm strength.
Oh, yeah.
Man, once you're like through 2-3 people, like,
Yeah,
you're
you're getting tired carrying all that shit around. Yeah.
hang on. a
Hey,
second.
hold on, dude. Let me.
There's 9 more of you. Hold on a second. Hang on.
Hang on, dude.
You got to wonder how that went down.
They
Because-
died. they killed 3 or 4 and then they died.
Yeah, because then there's like some
Yeah.
shit pipsqueak
Comes up behind
British
you while you're
dude
not
that's just
ready.
like, boom,
Yeah.
got you.
You're like, ah,
You're like, what?
That wasn't
I've been
fair.
training
Yeah.
for 40 years.
Yeah, and that's like what happened. You'd be in like a cool battle with somebody, and some dude walks up behind you and just stab you in the neck. You're like, what?
right
No.
in the
What? Yeah, bullshit.
Or like I've always said, like your buddy accidentally
Accidentally
doesn't
slices your
realize
shit,
that you're like
goes
right
back
there.
with his axe or
boom,
sword right in your head,
forehead,
kills
you're
you.
like, no.
Yeah,
And you're like, what? No, we were supposed to do this together. No,
damn it.
Caleb.
and then I'm just
I got a
laying
band.
there.
I got a band-aid.
Do you still get into Valhalla if you die from friendly backswing?
I don't know.
That'd be pissed.
no, wait, yeah, you do. I think there's literally something about that.
Okay, so
like as long as you die,
in battle, even if it's
you're
friendly fire?
it's still glory. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's good to know, though, just in case.
I mean, if you think about it, all of the old battles, you only hear about like the leaders that were probably standing on the hill overlooking the troops. The troops just all died.
Yeah, true.
It would be so crazy to be able to just see how that looked.
That shit going on.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't
so
thought
what
out very
war
well.
can you think of where it's like, this makes sense? This is how war is supposed to be.
Not a lot of them,
No.
especially back in time.
Because
Because
again,
like now you're like, there's the drones and that's just
Oh my
terrifying and
God,
stupid.
Yeah.
So like, what war
I mean,
do
I
you
think
think of
the
this? Just
world
like,
that-
this was fair.
drones are like deleting the whole role of infantry because it's like, why even
Send them out. Yeah.
why even be out there now? Like, because that's not effective at all. Like, no, like most of the, like, yeah, even now I look at like some of these things that we were doing in Vietnam. It's like you're wasting all these Marines to go take a hill
Yeah.
in the jungle? Why? Oh, because a bunch of them were there. So leave them on the hill. Just don't go to that hill.
Yeah.
Just keep
don't
bombing
go
the
to
hill.
that,
Like, you see him come out, like wait for him to come out, and then bomb it again.
Or like,
Like,
what war was it where people like wore fancy uniforms and just lined up and shot each other in volleys?
Yeah. Like, all right, go. And then you're all just standing there waiting for them.
You're
to
just
shoot.
playing Red Rover with
Yeah,
bullets.
like
That
you're
is-
just lining up to die.
no, you can't run. That's
You
not.
can't dodge it.
That's not.
Stand
that's not
still.
noble enough.
Now I gotta reload. You moved.
Yeah. But even then, we're taking this hill for what? We don't know.
So we have more
want
hills.
it. Yeah, so that we have it now.
We need to have the hill. But why? Why? How about we just don't go on the hill?
Yeah.
Because if we don't have it, we can't name it.
Yeah, leave him there. Like, and wait for him to get bored. And then we'll just bomb it when we see him marching.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of wars I don't think were thought through very well.
No. I think it all just comes down to people were just stuck
Yeah.
with a soda straw view. They didn't realize, like,
Yeah.
hey, this is probably a bad idea.
We shouldn't do
Or, hey, I could save 800 of my Marines and just park them at the bottom of the hill and we could just wait.
Yeah.
Let's not go up the hill. Let's wait them out.
Until they come out.
Yeah, hey, we'll just wait down here. And we've got F4s
Yeah.
with a bunch of snake eyes, like 500-pound bombs, like just waiting for you guys. And Mark 76s, which is napalm.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're just going to wait down here. Eventually they're going to get tired.
Something I just thought of like a couple of days ago when I was doing that thermal hunt. Like, in wars, like, do they use many like thermals? Is that like a pretty normal thing, or is it like mostly like you just have night vision?
No, I mean, you have thermals. I mean, all the aircraft and stuff I work with is all looking through heat.
So on the ground, like that little bit of light that comes back from the thermal, like through the scope, can people see that sometimes?
No, not really.
Okay, I was about to say, like, because whenever I was out there, like, even, it was like kind of a bright night, like that light that was coming out of the back of the thermal. I was like, this is kind of bright. Like, I wonder how this would translate if, like, to a military situation. Like, are you going to be like, I can see the light shining onto your face from your thermal?
I mean, you got to be pretty close,
Sure,
within
yeah.
like 200 meters.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Outside of that, that's
it's
just
not-
too
can't
little
really
of light.
see,
Like,
yeah.
you're just kind of like
just like a
squinting.
smidge of light.
what?
Is that moonlight, or is that?
So how much light is it, like, compared to taking a drag off a cigarette?
It's not that bright. It's
Yeah,
not.
right.
It's not as noticeable as
I've
because it's
seen-
like, and it's like a whitish light. So it's like it could just be like, that's a little bit of moonlight out there, and then you get blasted.
Because like taking a drag off a cigarette
Is right.
through night vision is
Yeah.
like, there he is.
There,
Found
I'll
him.
see you.
Yeah, but that's also when you're just looking at somebody unsuspecting.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, and think about back to when you did use night vision, you like see a bunch of phantoms.
I didn't see shit. I was looking at the stars the whole
You're
time.
like, is that a person?
yeah.
I can't really tell.
Is
Like,
that? Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, like anything more than a few minutes, you start fixating on something and
Yeah.
who knows?
I watched that new Warfare movie.
Oh, well, how was that?
It's
a lot of
great.
people were
It's
talking
very
about it.
real. Like it's real.
Yeah,
Like it's not
yeah,
like, oh man, this was realistic. No. Like that
yeah.
straight up
Yeah.
is what Iraq was like.
I've had people tell me, they're like, you need to get Jared to talk about that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, it 100%.
Yeah.
Like, because I was there the year before and the year after
Yeah.
that movie takes place.
Okay.
100%. The only thing that I say was missing from Warfare was the trash.
Yeah.
Like they
Oh.
made the streets look
Yeah.
too clean.
Yeah.
They just ran out of a set deck.
I mean, but it looked like somebody was like, hey, clean the setup. And they
Yeah.
like blew it out.
Yeah.
No.
Nah, it needs to be
Fuck
man.
the setup.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Iraq is full of trash everywhere, just garbage
Yeah.
I
all over
remember
the place.
First trip, you're in Kuwait and you're doing like your 2-week ramp up or whatever. And they're like, watch out for piles of trash. There might be IEDs hidden in there. That's the country.
Yeah.
That's
It's
everything.
It's trash everywhere. There's trash everywhere. Like, just back, and that's like, you don't even have to like I was thinking about it. It's like, it's not even like an art department is going out and like jazzing up the trash. No, just take the bags of trash from Crafty for the last 10 days and just shove it all over the sides of the roads.
Yeah.
Wrappers and
Yeah.
cans and shit, just every paper and plastic and everything just all over the place. Like, just trash it up. That was it. But other than that, like hands down, like, because it only takes place in like a like it's only like 10 hours. It's one thing.
Okay,
it's not like this big.
Cool. Yeah,
it's not like Jarhead where it's like this
a
big
shitload of stuff going on.
Oh, hey, this is a movie like this. No, that's why I'm saying it's very real.
Yeah,
because they focus in on this single unit and this single situation and play it out like in real time. And you're like, oh yeah, that's very real. Like it's shitty, miserable, and you're just like, what the are we doing?
Okay, I might watch that one then.
It's great. I think we're gonna watch it tonight because Jimbo hadn't seen it, so he was like, "Who are we gonna do movie night?" Yeah, we are.
Sweet. Oh, yeah, let's take our pants off and watch a movie.
Shit.
Why are our pants off for this? It's a war movie.
You don't have the jiggle seats? That makes you feel better if you do.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If your balls are touching the couch and it jiggles, it's way better.
Oh, whoa.
We need more bass.
A lot more bass.
Yeah.
Shake the house and shake the balls.
Everyone's rock hard. Okay.
Optional, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Guess we're all watching this movie. You guys should check it out. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be back next week with some more random shit and some salt.
Don't forget to drop your
don't forget to do those nays.
Get over there.
If you're still here, go nay all over hot pepper.
I hope he says yes.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.